What's up? It's Ballistic Beats, BLysticProductions.com. Back with another exciting announcement reaction video to a new piece of gear that is kind of tempting. It's kind of making me want to spend some more money that I don't really need to spend, but I really want to spend. I don't know, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, you've probably seen all the videos already and just the talk around the music producer community. Native Instruments has announced, and it's coming really soon, like with less than a month away, the Maschine Plus Standalone Maschine. It's like a MK3 but standalone, and it looks pretty nice, I must say myself. All right, so let's jump into the Native Instruments website. You see they promoting it heavy right now. Meet Maschine Plus, the workflow, the sounds, no computer necessary. It's a long time coming because Akai been on this for a while with the MPCs. I mean, all the way back in the early days and whatnot. And they jumped into the computer controller game, and then the MPC Live was taking it back with the standalone, and then they kind of left Maschine behind with that, but now Maschine is coming back, so it's some real competition going on. Like, I don't know. I've been getting real acquainted with my MPC Live over the last, especially this year. Probably around January is when I really started digging into it. I got into MPCs with the MPC Studio in like 2012 or 13. Then I had that for a few years. Then when the Touch came out, I got the Touch. I had that for a couple years, and then I got this Live earlier this year. And I did a whole bunch of videos on that if you want to look. Saying all that to say, I've really been an MPC person for a while. Like, growing up, when I first got into music, I just always looked at the MPC, like the 2000 XL, as what I really wanted, because everybody was using Fruity Loops, but I always wanted to have some other gear. So I did end up getting a Phantom and whatnot. So I just really enjoy getting outside of the box and using external gear. The Maschine looks really intriguing because Native Instruments already has a great reputation for their plugins and everything. I have Complete 12 Ultimate. I probably use 10% of it, but that 10% is worth the whole thing to me. I need to dig into the other stuff, but just the effects plugins as well as the synths that I do use in there is totally amazing. So I'm looking forward to having this standalone. The dope thing about this, I guess, can we click here? There we go. Standalone production and performance instrument. There we go again. A good look at it. It does look familiar like the MK3, except it has a metal body, so that adds a premium feel to it, I'm sure. I had a Maschine Mini Mark II, and I did use that for a while, and I did enjoy that because I have the complete control, and I liked how using that Maschine software with the complete control, everything's still synced up, like probably better than any other controller that you can use with it. Doing the scales options and chords and all that, it was like perfect. You didn't even have to use the complete control VST software or whatever when you were in Maschine, because it's all pretty much the same thing. And I'm just going off the top. This is just thoughts about this because it's crazy, and it is making me think and try to decide if it's something that I want to jump back into. And that's what's really dope about it. They have FM8 and Massive and Monarch, and some of the Reactor stuff, some of that's watered down, but they actually have Massive and FM8 from what it looks like available in there, as well as Prism. I use Prism a lot in Reactor, so they have their top-notch plugins inside the machine. The MPC does have like tube synth and stuff like that. I was able to do a little bit with it. I did make some videos using the stock plugins too, but they were not like massive and everything at all. So that's a real big selling point right there. Yes, I can use that stuff on the computer already, but to be able to have that standalone and take it away and just have everything in that one box, that is pretty nice. Clips, that looks pretty cool. Let's see, you can sync and add sounds through Wi-Fi. You can do that with Splice or whatnot on the MPC Live, but again, just having the machine stuff with the expansions, and they're known for their great expansions. Like, none of this stuff sounds like rinky dink. It really sounds usable, stuff you can really make hits with. So I do have a lot of those already, but just to be able to use them standalone is dope. Anyway, I'm trying to decide myself, like, if it's something I want to jump into, because I'm really intrigued by it. I just wanted to make this quick video just to share my thoughts or see what y'all think. Like, do y'all think I should do it? Especially if you've been watching the channel and you see my MPC stuff. What do you think about this? MPC with that last 2.8 update, it lets you hook up external synths and stuff. So they got that out just in time, because this does that too. But I'm wondering how well it'll be plugging in my wave state and my mini log and whatever else into this machine, and get to jamming out that way and getting them bangers out, you know. But nah, this looks dope. I guess we'll see over time. It looks like it comes out on the 1st of October. But that price, $13.99, that's more than the MPC Mark II, way more than the MPC 1. The machine, what is it? The MPC Mark II is like $1,200, right? So it does the same thing, different workflow. I guess that's kind of justified if you think about it. It has double the memory of the MPC. I never really ran out of memory on my MPC or pushed it that hard, because I kind of keep my sounds limited, like 3 or 4 instruments and probably 8 to 12 drum or percussion tracks or whatever. But pushing that massive and all that, I'm sure it does need 4 gigabytes of RAM. So that's not too bad considering what it does. But I'm definitely thinking about it, whether I'm gonna order it or not, because I just like trying the newest gear and just knowing a little bit of everything. Like, I like being able to go jump in the studio with somebody, no matter what they're on. I know how to use it. Everything from Studio One to Cubase to Ableton, Logic, MPC, Machine, Fruity Loops, FL Studio, everything. I used it all. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling right now. Let me know what y'all think though, for real. If you're thinking about getting it, if you even care, any of that in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and until next time.